New regulations took effect regarding permitted drivers in Maine. We spoke with Trooper Andrew Levesque of the Maine State Police to find out what these new regulations are.
The hours that a permitted driver needs to obtain before setting out for the license is now changed to 70, and 10 of those hours needs to be at night as opposed to 5.
He also mentioned the new texting and driving laws.
Now, the first offense for texting and driving, there's a $250 fine associated with. Each offense after that is $500, and there's also required license suspension that goes from 30, 60 to 90 days.
We also met up with Sharon Chassis, the instructor of Up North Driving School. We asked her a few questions about how this would affect her and her students.
Well, basically the biggest rule that changed is the one that the driving schools are no longer able to write up the permits for the student. The paperwork has to be all sent out, and then afterwards the student is going to have to run for their permit. But for the students, it will be a little bit more running around maybe, and then logging in a lot more hours. So hopefully the parents will, it's up to the parents to make sure that they do log in the hours. I know it's a lot more hours. 35 hours doesn't really sound like much, but when you start driving, 35 hours is pretty long, and 70 is going to be even longer. So.
And how do the students feel about this?
I think it's pretty crazy how it goes to 35 to 70 hours, and that you have to send out your stuff on your own.
I don't really agree. It was fine the way it was.
For sending it out, it's more of a hassle for us to send it out while she could just sign it for us.
This is Abigail Bowler reporting for WOWL Channel 16.